Good morning and welcome to Banya Family Placement Agency. I'm going to be joined this morning by a couple of our foster carer guests, and I can actually see them online already ready to answer your questions at the end of my 5-minute session. So just a very quick welcome to Mary and Alex, who've been foster carers for a long time with loads of placements, and Beverly Powell's here with us. Right, so I'm going to start off by just telling you what is foster care. Right, okay. So let me tell you a little bit about Banya, because a lot of people want to know, who are we? Right, we are what we're calling a small family, medium-sized independent fostering agency. We were established in 1997, which is 22 years ago, and at the moment we've got around 170 approved foster carers on our books, and we also have about 160 fantastic, energetic foster children that we all care for. And in Banya we've got about 45 staff, so that's plenty of people to take care of our foster carers and our foster children. Now, what would interest you, since we've been established in the past 22 years, we have cared for over 5,000 children. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. They all come with their stories, different size and packages, but children are children and we love them. Banya absolutely loves children. Right, okay, you're going to see me do this, and that just means the slide's going to change. Right, so what is fostering? Well, Banya sees fostering as a form of parenting where carers have a unique chance to make a real difference in a child's life. Now, that's very vague. What does that really mean? Well, I'm hoping in the next 7 or 8 minutes, I can tell you a little bit about what it means to us and what it could mean to you. So, guess what? I've got a few facts here and figures that I'd like to share with you to give you some context. Did you know that every 20 minutes, another child comes into care needing a foster family in the UK? Did you? Did you know that every day there are around 65,000 children living with around 55 foster families? Did you know that? Oh, well, something new you've learned today. Remember, we told you we were going to give you lots of giveaways, lots of information. Okay, so what fostering is not, right? Fostering is a temporary form of parenting, form of care for a child who is unable to live with their parents for whatever reason. And there are lots of reasons why, and we'll have a little bit of a look at how children come into care. But I thought I would just point out kind of straight away, it is not adoption. Now, what adoption is very long-term, a different arrangement, a different legal status, and fostering, which is what we do here at Banya, is the temporary. Now, temporary could be from 1 hour, really. It could be for years. And in some cases, like in Banya, you know, we have children coming straight from hospital that stay with us for many years. And it's really exciting for us as foster carers to see them grow and develop. But please be careful. Please be clear. It's not adoption. It's even better, much more fun. Right, okay, so why do children need to be in care? Lots of people ask me that question, and there are lots of reasons, and some of them are quite simple, quite easy to explain, and others are not. So if we look as a result of a family breakdown, for example, then parents are unable to care for those children. Where there has been some death or some severe casualties in a family, then those children might come into foster care. And I know we've all heard the news stories of neglect, where parents may be suffering from mental health, some kind of an addiction, and unable to care for their children. Of course, we're going to see them come through the foster care system. But what might interest you to know is that sometimes children come into foster care simply because their parents are unwell, and they're unable to take care of them for a very short period, all while they heal and recover in hospital. Now, I'm saying this because some people think that foster children come with lots and lots of behavioral problems, lots of potential mental health, some medical ailments. Well, yeah, of course, children do. Children come with those things. That is true. But there are also a varying range of children, and Banya is very fortunate. We look after children from all diversities, so all ages, and we do have babies, not as many as we'd like, but that might be a good thing. But we have lots of teenagers. So those of you who have raised teenagers, those of you who enjoy the challenge of teenagers, I tell you what, we will be able to work with you very well. And those of you who have not, don't worry, we'll train you. Because one of the things that we do is we provide lots and lots of training and support. We have 45 staff members who work here at Banya, and more than half of them are social workers. And the social worker's role is to support you as a foster carer, to help guide you, actually to be your advocate. So while you're advocating for the foster children, Banya, our staff, are advocating for you as a foster carer. Okay, so let's have a look. What is it like to care for a child who's in foster care? So, well, I guess it's like caring for any child in lots and lots of ways. Of course, foster children come with lots of regulations, lots of things, do's and don'ts. We'll share that with you. We'll let you know what to do, what not to do. We'll also let you know if you're doing something you shouldn't be, and vice versa. But they can come with challenging behaviours. So if you're somebody who's a little bit worried about it, talk to us and let us tell you what challenging behaviours means to us in foster care, and let us also tell you how we can support you, because we will train you. As with all children, they don't come from hospital or come from Banya, in our case, with a handbook or with a guide. So it's our responsibility, it's our duty to help you to understand how to care for a child. We're very good. We have been doing this for many years, so we can share good practice. We can help you through the difficult situations. We ask you to remain calm. We ask you to show compassion during difficult times, and we ask you to help a foster child build a brighter future. And our job is to help you to be really good at what you do. Okay, so what do foster carers do? Oh, why foster? All right, I'll do what do foster carers do, and that'll tell us why we need to foster. So we do need to foster because we have so many children in the foster care system. They do need homes. They need safe homes. They need homes from parents, from people who care for them. They need to be surrounded by positive people, and that means that you as a foster carer get an opportunity to pass on what you know, to share what you know, and also to learn from some of our children. Of course, you'll provide day-to-day care, which is all the usual things when it comes to children, feeding them, keeping them warm, listening to them. You will be their voice, their advocate. So in times when they feel unable to speak for themselves, you encourage them, you'll help them to do it. And where you see they can't, you can do it in collaboration with them. It's very important for foster children, just like it is for any children, to keep contact with whatever family they have. So your role as a foster carer will be to help them build links with their family, to help them understand the wider world, to help them to understand their religion, if they have any, their identity, to shape them so that they become young, bright, strong adults and join the society, having been cared for in a loving environment. Okay, so why foster? Well, you like working with children. You're good at it. You're good at parenting. You may have parented before. You may have worked with children before and want to pass that on. You're obviously going to be a very, very patient person, and you like to nurture. It's very rewarding. There's lots of training and development that comes along. So fostering is a career where you're developing not just a foster child, your own birth children, your own family at home can also be part of a journey. That is incredibly rewarding. And for those of our foster carers that have joined us today, I'm sure they've got lots and lots of examples of why they fostered and how rewarding it can be. But I'm not going to gloss over that it's, it has its challenges. Of course it does. But we are here to help you with your challenges.